Somebody is an extremist, somebody is moderate, somebody is accommodative, somebody is tolerant, are not necessarily characteristics that define what a liberal is. A liberal, please hear very carefully, is a person who believes that everyone has a right to be wrong. And the problem with some of these liberals here is that they believe that you have a right to be right. Say what I want you to say and I'm quite happy with you. But if you scream up and shout something that I disagree with, then I call you an anti-national, I call you anti-liberal, I call you something else. Now the problem is not what liberalism gives you at the end of the day. You either are a liberal or you're not a liberal. If you start calculating what is the outcome of being a liberal, you may accept liberalism or you may reject liberalism. But if you believe that you are a liberal, you have to accept that the other person has a right to be wrong. And this is something that's very easy to understand if you have the strength of conviction. If you believe in what you say, then you can understand this. If you don't believe in what you say, you will never understand this. Now when you say that there is freedom to speak here, for instance, and then you complain about liberals not letting anybody speak, I get an impression that there is a sense here, perhaps what Sagarika was talking about, that the only good liberal is a dead liberal. Now if a person is going to be dead because he's a liberal, there isn't very much going for liberalism. But the important thing is that if you are not a liberal, you will kill everything that is worth living for. And certainly you would not be liberal if there is something that goes off like a little dump behind you every time you speak. My answer simply is, remember one thing, a liberal is one who believes in the right to be wrong of the other person. A liberal is one who knows how to suffer because the other person must not suffer. And before the drum goes off again, let me just tell you, be liberal, life's going to be much better for you. Thank you very much.
Okay. One way to try and resolve debate would have been to have turned this into a drinking game, that every time the word